Unsolved stories have a greater ability to captivate us than others. We are intrigued by the intrigue of codes, puzzles, and cryptic public art. Why is their message coded? What important secrets might they be keeping? History is full of puzzles that still baffle us today, despite the best efforts of our most esteemed historians, astute cryptographers, and tenacious treasure hunters. These authentic mysteries are incomparable to fictional tales like those in the Da Vinci Code and the motion picture National Treasure. Here is our list of the top 10 unsolved/unexplainable mysteries. Number 10. Shugborough Inscription. From a distance, the Shepherd's Monument from the 18th century in Staffordshire, England, would appear to be nothing more than a sculptured rendition of Nicolas Poussin's well-known painting, Arcadian Shepherds. But if you pay closer attention, you'll see a strange string of letters, DOUSVVM. This code has baffled solvers for more than 250 years. Although the code's creator's identity is still unknown, some have theorized that the code contains a hint concerning the Holy Grail's location that the Knights Templar may have left behind. The world's brightest brains, including Charles Dickens and Charles Darwin, have attempted to break the code but failed. Number 9. Tamam Shud Case. The Tamam Shud Case, one of Australia's greatest mysteries, involves an unnamed man found dead on Somerton Beach in Adelaide in December 1948. After a tiny piece of paper with the words Tamam Shud was found in the dead man's trousers, the mystery intensified. The phrase ending or completed appears on the last page of Omar Khayyam's The Rubaiyat poetry collection. A copy of Khayyam's collection with a handwritten code assumed to be the dead man added to the mystery. Many believe the Khayyam poem is a suicide note, yet the case and poetry remain unsolved. Number 8. The Wow Signal. Jerry Emmon, a SETI volunteer, may have received the first intentional message from an alien world one summer night in 1977. When his measurements spiked, Emmon was searching radio waves from deep space, expecting to randomly find a signal from sentient aliens. The array Emmon used could only measure the signal for 72 seconds. Number 7. Georgia Guidestones. Though the monument has no encrypted messages, its purpose and origin are unknown. R.C. Christian, an unidentified man, commissioned them. The first of the 10 commandments maintain humanity under 500 million in eternal balance with nature is the most contentious. Critics of the stones have urged for their destruction, seeing it as a permission to cut the population to the prescribed number. Some conspiracists believe they were created by a Luciferian secret society seeking a new world order. Number 6. Voynich Manuscript. The 240-page Voynich manuscript, named after Polish-American antiquarian bookseller Wilfred M. Voynich, was obtained in 1912. The document's beautiful drawings of bizarre diagrams, events, and plants that don't match any recognized species add to its appeal and complexity to read. The manuscript's creator is unknown, but carbon dating shows its pages were created between 1404 and 1438. The world's most mysterious document. The manuscript's provenance and nature are debated. Historian and artist Nicholas Gibbs thinks it was a pharmacopoeia for medieval or early modern medicine. Gibbs calls it a reference book of selected cures plucked from the conventional treatises of the medieval period, an instruction manual for the health and well-being of the more well-to-do ladies in society, which was quite possibly customized to a particular lady in a Times literary supplement piece. Its herb and plant images suggest an alchemist's handbook. Some speculative theorists have even suggested that the book is alien-made due to the various celestial figures and unknown biological illustrations. Number 5. Phaistos Disc. The enigma surrounding the Phaistos Disc is a tale straight out of an Indiana Jones film. The disc, which is composed of burned clay and was found by Italian archaeologist Luigi Pernier in 1908 at the Minoan Palace site of Phaistos, features enigmatic markings that might be an unidentified type of hieroglyphics. It is thought to have been created sometime during the 2nd millennium BC. Some academics assert that the hieroglyphs resemble the symbols of the ancient Cretan scripts Linear A and Linear B. The sole issue? Linear A is likewise difficult to decipher. The disc is still one of archaeology's most well-known conundrums today. Number 4. Beale ciphers. The Beale ciphers are 3 ciphertexts that claim to indicate the location of one of the greatest U.S. hidden treasures. Hundreds of pounds of gold, silver, and gems valued $43 million as of 2017. In 1818, mystery prospector Thomas Jefferson Beale found the riches in Colorado. Only the second of 3 ciphertexts has been broken, pictured. The Declaration of Independence, written by Beale's namesake, was the key. Bedford County, Virginia, is where the treasure was buried, but its exact location is likely hidden in one of the other ciphers. Treasure hunters still explore Bedford County slopes, often illegally. Number 3. Cryptus. Jim Sanborn created the cryptic sculpture Cryptus, which is located in front of the CIA's Langley, Virginia, headquarters. In fact, it is so enigmatic that not even the CIA has fully deciphered the code. There are 4 inscriptions on the sculpture, and while 3 of them have been deciphered, the 4th is still a mystery. Sanborn hinted that the first inscriptions to the final one include hints in 2006, and in 2010 he revealed another hint. The letters 64, 69 of the NYPVTT code in Part 4 represent the word Berlin. Do you believe you can handle the challenge? Number 2. The Zodiac Letters. The infamous Zodiac Killer, a serial killer who tormented residents of the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 1960s and early 1970s, is thought to have authored a series of 4 encrypted messages known as the Zodiac Letters. Though one of the messages has been decoded, the other 3, including the cipher at the bottom of this letter, have not been cracked. The letters were probably sent as a taunt to journalists and police. Despite the fact that no Zodiac killings have been located since 1970, the identity of the Zodiac Killer is still a mystery. Number 1. How were the pyramids built? The Egyptian pyramids were used to support the idea that extraterrestrials created human civilization in the late 1960s and early 1970s. They believed that alien anti-gravity technology was a more reasonable explanation for how the ancient Egyptians moved those gigantic multi-ton stone slabs than physical power. Luckily, University of Amsterdam physicists saved us from paperback pseudoscience in 2014. They discovered from an old tomb sketch that a big crew of laborers could have pulled the giant stone slabs on a sled and splashed water on the sand to reduce friction and drag them to the pyramid. A little water would bond the sand into a road. Other experts have proposed that the Egyptians utilized mud as lubrication. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.